You're hurt. The other driver was clearly at fault, and now the insurance company's acting like your pain is worth pennies. You're wondering if you're missing something, or if this is just how these claims always go. But the truth is, most people settle for way less than they should, just because they didn't know what to push for. I'm Jason Marker, a personal injury attorney here in Illinois. I've worked with enough of these injury cases to know exactly how these cases are built and where most people leave money on the table. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 proven ways to strengthen your claim, negotiate smarter, and walk away with a settlement that actually reflects what you've been through. Let's start with the biggest game changer I see in Illinois car accident cases: documenting everything. I can't tell you how many times someone comes to my office and their case is worth half of what it should be, simply because there's not enough proof. So here's the first secret to doubling your settlement. Start collecting evidence at the scene and don't stop until you're completely healed. Right after an accident, you might be in shock, angry, or even scared. That's completely normal. But if you can, take photographs of everything. Get pictures of the cars involved, every single dent or scratch, the wider scene, including the skid marks, the street signs, the road signs, potholes, debris. If there was bad weather, document that too. Did the airbags go off? Take a photo. Are your belongings scattered all across the car? Take a picture of that as well. If there are witnesses, talk to them right away. Get their names and phone numbers. People forget details fast, and sometimes they even leave before the police or the paramedics arrive. Eyewitnesses often make the difference between an insurance company paying full value of the case or trying to blame you. After you leave the scene, keep documenting. Save all of the receipts from your towing, your car rental, your over-the-counter medications, ride shares to your doctors. Start a simple journal and write down how you're feeling each day. Are you missing work? Are you unable to pick up your kids? Are you unable to exercise or attend family events? These details show just how the accident changed your life and make it worthwhile in the end. Illinois allows you to claim not only medical bills and your vehicle damages, but also lost wages and pain and suffering. The better you document these, the easier it is to prove those losses. If you wait too long, the insurance company will use that against you. They'll say, if you were really hurting, you'd have gone to the doctor right away. Don't give them that chance. Every doctor's visit you make, every detail you write down or photograph you take makes your claim stronger and puts real money in your pocket. Here's the second secret. Get medical attention as soon as possible and keep up with it. Illinois law is clear. If you're injured, you have a right to compensation, but the burden of proof is on you, and that burden starts with your medical records. If you feel any pain at all after the crash, even if it's mild, go to the doctor, the emergency room. Sometimes injuries like whiplash, concussions, or even internal injuries show up hours or days later. Illinois insurance adjusters love to see gaps in your treatment. They'll say you weren't hurt as bad or that your injuries aren't connected to the accident. Don't give them that chance and that opening. If your doctor recommends physical therapy, go to every appointment. If they send you to a specialist, follow through and don't miss appointments. One of my clients, Juliana from Naperville, learned this the hard way. She felt sore but waited a month to see the doctor, and when she finally did, she missed her follow-ups. The insurance company offered her half of the value of her medical bills, saying there was no proof that her injuries were really from the accident. Compare that with Maria, who got checked out the same day of her accident and followed up with all recommendations and kept a treatment log. Her settlement was nearly double Juliana's for the similar accident. Early and consistent treatment isn't just about you healing physically, it's about making your case bulletproof. Be sure to tell the doctors about every pain and every part of the body that you're having. I can't stress this enough. A common situation I see in my office is where a person feels pain in their neck and their back, down their shoulder blade, and even into their arms. Maybe some shooting pain into the hands. They go to the doctor and they just say, I'm feeling pain in my back. When the doctor hears this, they may just focus on the neck or the back and not the shoulder. Months later, it's discovered that the problem is really coming from the shoulder area. So be very specific regarding your pain complaints to your doctors and focus on every area of pain you're having. Also, never let the insurance adjuster talk you out of seeing a doctor or pressure you to settle before you're done with your treatment. If you settle too soon, you can't go back for more, no matter what happens with your health. This next one is a big one that catches a lot of people off guard. Insurance companies might seem friendly right after your crash, but their main goal is to pay you as little as possible. That's why they often call you within days, sometimes hours after, asking for a quick checkup and even a recorded statement. Here's the third secret to double your settlement. Don't take the first offer and don't give a recorded statement without talking to an attorney. Usually the first settlement offer is way below what you actually deserve. Insurance adjusters know that you might be stressed out about your bills, missing work, so they hope you'll take a lowball offer just to feel some relief. And they know that you're likely going to seek more medical care as your case continues, which will make it more valuable as time goes on. So they want to settle quick and save a buck. But once you accept, that's it. You can't go back, even if your injuries turn out to be more serious later and more long-standing. I've seen this happen over and over in my practice in Illinois. One of my clients, Chris from Plainfield, got a call 2 weeks after his accident from the adjuster. The adjuster offered $10,000 for his trouble. Chris almost took it, but we talked to him, and his back injury became more serious over time, and he eventually needed surgery. His settlement was ultimately $90,000, so we were able to hold the insurance company to the fire, but he nearly lost all of that. The other trick is a recorded statement. The insurance companies will push you to give details right away, even while you're still shaken up. They're trained to get you to say things that hurt your claim, like, "I'm feeling okay," or "I didn't really see what happened." These statements can be used against you. You have no legal obligation in Illinois to give a statement to the other insurance company. Politely decline and tell them that your attorney will handle all communication. This alone could save you thousands and put more money in your pocket. Secret number 4, and this is a crucial one in Illinois, is don't try to handle your claim all by yourself. I get it. Sometimes people worry about paying lawyer fees or they think their case is simple. But study after study, and my own experience over 25 years doing these cases, show that folks with legal representation almost always make much higher settlements even after paying attorney's fees. Why? Because insurance companies know which cases have lawyers, and they know we won't let them pull their usual tricks. We make sure the evidence is airtight, that your medical bills are all included, that every dollar you deserve is in the demand letter. We also know how to deal with liens and subrogation claims when your health insurance or your employer wants their share back, which can be a rude awakening and surprise for most folks who are not prepared. There are also tricky laws in Illinois like the modified comparative fault rule. If you're even partly at fault, let's say the other driver ran a red light, but you were speeding, your settlement can be reduced by your percentage of fault. If you're found more than 50% at fault, then you get nothing. A good lawyer fights to keep your share as high as possible. Here's another Illinois fact. The statute of limitations for a car accident case is usually 2 years. If you miss that deadline, your right to sue is gone, no matter how strong your case is. Hiring a lawyer early means we can start protecting your case right away. We take over the calls and the paperwork. We set you up with trusted doctors if needed, and we negotiate hard with the insurance company. You pay nothing up front, and the legal fees only come out of your settlement at the end when the attorney wins, not out of your pocket. The 5th and final secret is to know your claim and know what it's truly worth, and don't let the insurance company tell you otherwise. Every car accident injury in Illinois is different, but there are key factors that drive the value. First, your medical care and your bills that have already been paid and expected in the future, then your lost wages and any impact on your ability to work in the future. Next, pain and suffering. This isn't just about pain and suffering, but it's about how your life has changed since the accident. Did you miss a family vacation? Lose the ability to play with your kids? Did you struggle with anxiety or depression? All of that matters. There's also loss of normal life, which means the things you can't do anymore because of the injury. Illinois recognizes all of these damages, but you have to ask for them and back them up. One of the bigger mistakes I see is people comparing their settlement to their neighbors. Your friend might have gotten $10,000 for a fender bender, but your neck injury might be worth 10 times that. Or the insurance company might offer you a number that sounds big, but doesn't come close to covering the long-term medical care that you need. Don't settle for less. A good attorney will analyze your police report, your medical records, your lost wages, and your future needs to make sure you get every dollar that you deserve, and they won't let the insurance company convince you otherwise. We just covered the 5 secrets to doubling your car accident injury settlement in Illinois. Document everything. Get early and consistent medical care. Avoid quick settlements and tricky recorded statements. Don't go it alone, and know what your case is truly worth. If you found this to be helpful, be sure to like this video or subscribe to our channel. And if you'd like to learn more, click the first link in the description below for more videos and resources, or to connect with us directly. Thank you for watching, and remember, just one mistake can cost you thousands, so go get the help that you need. I'll see you over there.